You guys just can't get enough of my news, can you? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now, we've been on a tear with this little noodle series we got going on here, and you guys seem to be loving it. So today, I figured I will be creating an annex to the series, or should I say, I will be eating at the annex. Now, if you guys have been following along, you will know that last week, I visited the famous Tsujita LA here on the west side on Saltel Boulevard. And today, I will be walking across the street to check out Tsujita Annex. Now the Annex is also Chef Tsujita's creation, and I'm just dying to learn what the differences are between the two restaurants. Curious to learn what the differences are? Well, be sure to watch this video all the way to the end as I look to explore their menu and order up what I think are the most popular items on the menu. Before we go inside, please take a moment to give me a like, give me a subscribe to help support the channel. You guys ready? Let's go check out the annex. Guys, I have made it all the way to the annex, and joining me today is Arnold Kim. You guys seen this guy on the last video, right?
Yes.
Arnold, welcome back to the channel.
Thanks for being back.
All right, so tell us, our viewers are dying to learn what is the difference between Tsujita LA, that is literally across the street over there,
right,
and the annex where we're standing right here.
Yeah, so when we first opened up Tsujita LA, there was just always lines out the door. We were so busy. It was just a crowd of people, and we couldn't, unfortunately, feed everyone because it's such a tiny restaurant, and we had closing hours. So we saw that there was still a need for more, that people wanted more. Yeah. That's why the annex was born, because to help those people that wanted, that couldn't unfortunately eat at LA and bring them over here. Yeah. But the thing is that we decided to make it a little different. We both serve Tsukemen and ramen in both restaurants, but the broth and the noodles are going to be completely different. Really? Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, give us a little hint. What is going to be like the major difference?
The major difference is that the annex location is going to be something called Jiro inspired. So if you don't know, there is a ramen shop called Ramen Jiro, and that place is known for having like a mountain of bean sprouts, big portions, and we kind of took inspiration from that and kind of put that into annex.
Oh my gosh.
So you'll see there's going to be a big load of vegetables, a big bunch of meat, and the broth itself is going to be very rich, very flavorful.
Oh my gosh. Okay, all that description has got me hungry. I'm salivating. Why don't you give us a tour of the annex inside, and we're gonna order up some goodies.
Sure, let's go.
Let's do it.
So this is our outdoor patio. We converted the parking lot into an outdoor seating area thanks to COVID.
Yeah, and it's actually kind of small in the front of the restaurant, right?
Yeah, so the restaurant itself is also very small, but when we had those 6 feet restrictions, we were struggling pretty hard. So that's why we had to accommodate and open up this outdoor area.
Okay, okay, great. And then I love just like how inconspicuous this place literally is. It's like the people that know, I mean, they're gonna know, right? But it's very easy to kind of drive by and kind of miss a spot.
Yeah, because it's kind of hidden, but we like to, that's why we like to keep it like kind of like a hole in the wall feel. So people who love Annex like really are diehard fans.
It's almost like a speakeasy, but for food.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it. You can say that, I kind of like it though. All right, so let's go inside.
Yeah, sure.
Oh man.
And this is going to be the inside. We've converted it so it's going to be very traditional Japanese ramen-ya, you know, just very intimate, very low light, and just usually traditionally in ramen shops in Japan, it's kind of just like a quick go, kind of like almost like fast food in a sense where you go in, just eat and then get out kind of thing. So we wanted to keep that feel. Again, with Tsujita in our company, we always want to make sure that the customer feels like they've been transported into Japan.
And man, I have to tell you, the first thing that I experienced when I walked through the doors is like the smell. Okay, there's like something very porky in here. Yes. And it just fills the air.
So this ramen, Jiro inspired ramen is basically all pork-based broth.
Oh my god!
So you're gonna see it's a good whiff of the essence and the flavor that you're about to experience.
Okay, so let's see. We got some. There's like countertop seating here. Yes. Obviously an open kitchen, right?
Right, right.
And then there's a couple tables in the back, so it's actually kind of small, like you said,
Very
right?
Small, yeah.
How many people do you think like this ramen-ya actually seat?
Probably only around, I want to say just 11 seats here, so around like 15, 20 people.
Okay, so super small.
Very small. Yes.
But I'm sure the menu is gonna be larger than life. What should I get for my very first time at the Annex?
Right, so when we first opened, honestly, we we were trying to sell ourselves for the Jiro inspired ramen. So
Yeah.
we were recommending the ramen.
Yeah.
But over the years,
Yeah.
our Tsukemen has become more popular.
Oh, okay.
So so now our Tsukemen is our most popular item.
All right, so this is the menu right
Yes.
here, right?
So we have the ramens here, then we have our Tsukemens at the bottom, and then we have just a veggie ramen here, and then a mazemen, a dry style ramen.
Oh, hey, we didn't see that at the Tsujita LA.
It's only open to, and this is actually my personal favorite thing on this menu here.
Really? Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm seeing some differences now looking at the menu. I mean, category-wise, you have some of the similar categories.
Yes.
But there are specific differences in some of the dishes that you guys are offering on the menu.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at the pork. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's very big portions, very heavy, and like, oh, you're gonna enjoy it. It's a lot of food. If you're very hungry, I recommend coming here.
Oh my gosh, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All our food has arrived. And we got what, three?
3 different items, yes.
3 different items. And I think that's really all you need because these 3 are gonna satisfy the hungriest bellies, okay?
Even
All right.
just one, probably.
Even just one. Okay, Arnold, tell us, what do we got today?
So we have 3 things. We have our ramen,
Yeah.
we have our Tsukemen,
Yeah.
and then our dry style mazemen.
Okay, so
We're gonna start with the ramen first because that one is like the purest form of our broth that we have.
really, okay, and this is with a 7-year-old
7-year-old broth, yes.
7 years old. Oh my, I've never heard of a food 7 years old or an ingredient that's like goes into the
Right.
food that's 7 years old. And okay, just walk me through everything that's going on in here. I see a lot more bean sprouts in
Yeah.
this particular chashu ramen than the last time that we went to Tsujita LA.
So that location doesn't have any bean sprouts at all, actually.
Oh,
So
okay.
this one is known for its like tower of bean sprouts
Okay,
that we have.
look how much bean. Oh my God, look at that. Okay, and then obviously you got
We got big, thick cuts of chashu pork.
big thick cuts. Now in the previous location, it's thin cut.
It's the ramen is thin cut. Tsukemen is a little thicker of a
Uh-huh.
cut, but it's a different cut and it's entirely though. That
And
one was pork belly. This one is more like the loin.
And then what about like the noodles? Are they the same?
No, these
looks
are
bigger.
a lot thicker. Yeah,
Look at this, guys.
almost kind of like udon noodles, to be honest. Yeah.
Wow. And it's nice and piping hot. And this broth looks nice and thick.
Yeah, very thick,
rich, right?
very lot of fat, and it's very a lot of garlic, a lot of good stuff to just warm your belly. pretty
Oh,
much.
really? Okay, all right. So I'm just gonna try to grab
Sure.
and incorporate everything on
Yeah.
my first like bite here. The first thought that comes to my mind is how porky
Very
How
very
porky.
strong flavor. Yeah.
this chashu ramen is. And it's super rich. You got bean sprouts and there's a lot of black pepper on top. These chashu, this is some super meaty, porky chashu.
Very thick cuts.
Very thick cuts. And the description of this is like a punch in your face cannot be more appropriate. Wow, but it is really, really good. We're gonna try the Tsukemen.
The Tsukemen, yes.
This one,
Thicker noodles
Thicker
compared
noodles.
to the LA location.
okay.
And the broth for the Tsukemen is going to be similar to the ramen, the chashu ramen you just had.
Yeah.
But it has like our own secret vinegar mix, so it has an extra tang
Oh.
to help cut a little bit of the fat, and
Okay.
the richness.
And just like before, there's a ton of bean sprouts. Look at how much bean sprouts is in here. There's a marinated egg right here. The chashu is slightly thinner. These are thinner. Now, this might look a little thick on camera, but there are really 3 slices kind of sandwiched together in here. I just love the way these
And
noodles
then
feel.
You dip
Okay.
it into the broth.
Dip it into the broth just like this. Oh, just coating that. Guys,
And then just slurp and enjoy.
slurp and enjoy. Okay. There is a tang, that vinegar flavor.
Yeah, very strong and robust. Again, like Annex is known for big, bold, strong flavors.
That is like the flavor that sticks out at me. I mean, it's combining the rich porkiness from that chashu ramen, but that vinegar, I love it. It's almost like adding citrus.
Yeah, it's kind of like how we add the lime to the Tsukemen in the LA location. I would try, again, adding another layer and adding the spice here.
I totally forgot about that. I'm just gonna show you guys what this looks like right here. Oh my gosh, yes. All right, here we go, guys. When I visited Tsujita LA, I was mind blown by this Tsukemen. And now I'm here at the Annex. This Tsukemen is, to me, is just as good because it provides like a unique flavor, mainly because of the vinegar.
I see. Yeah, it's our own secret vinegar mix we add to it.
If you like what Arnold likes, you literally go across the street and you go to Tsujita LA. If you like what I like as well, I mean, okay, I don't know which one I like better. You want to try something different, you come to Annex, okay? You're gonna get a different Tsukemen experience altogether.
I really think you should try all of our locations, but they're all different, they're all unique, and everyone, when we meet customers, we realize everyone has their own favorite. They become diehard fans of a specific location.
Okay, so that begs the question. Are you a diehard fan of the Annex or are you a diehard fan of the original location? Definitely let me know in the comment section below. In here, you got a marinated egg. Let me eat this in front of you guys. Here we go. Oh,
Super creamy.
It's creamy. This is just like I remember from last week.
It's not really intended to be runny, more to be creamy to help accentuate those rich, bold flavors.
Look at that. Oh, it's so good. It's so, so good. Tell us a little bit about this dry ramen.
So this is a dry style ramen.
Yeah.
And the base is actually a mushroom and fish base.
Mushroom and fish.
Yeah, and there's of course there's a bit of pork from the back fat that we add into it for extra depth of flavor.
Yeah.
But it's topped with bean sprouts, green onions, fried onions, and chopped chashu pork. Mm-hmm. And then again, for that citrus element, we add a lemon to it. You can add it as you eat.
Yeah.
Because we always like balance. And then it comes with a poached egg.
Okay.
So people sometimes think it's a raw egg, but it's actually already cooked.
Yeah.
You just have to crack it into the bowl, and it'll come out and be. This one's more oozy goozy compared to our marinated egg. Yeah.
Okay. There's so much of everything. Okay.
Yeah, make sure you coat all the noodles with that sauce and just try to get everything. And then I personally love it with the spice, the onikasu spice.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and add it, but you can try it without if you want.
Look at that. Oh, doesn't that make everything look so pretty?
Very different from the broth, the pork broth. Because this one is that extra element of mushroom that we add.
Yeah, totally. This, I don't get that extreme like broth flavor, right?
It's to accentuate, I guess, the noodles and also to accentuate just all the individual toppings that it has.
Yeah. You know what happens when citrus is introduced to these things. That lemon.
Yeah. It helps you keep going a little bit, but I'm already getting full.
Now the pork, the chashu in here, you chop it up.
Yeah.
These are small bits of chashu, but you can tell before it was chopped up, this was a pretty thick cut. Wow.
And we cut each chashu differently because we want to accentuate like the different mouthfeels within each bowl.
Yeah. These 3 dishes that we had today were amazing. If you guys have been here, definitely let me know in the comment section below what is your favorite item on the menu. What do you get? And what would you suggest to other people that are looking to try Annex? If there's anything else you want to say to our viewers about the Annex, now is a great time for you to talk about it.
Yeah, just come to Sawtell. It's fun. It's a fun little area.
I love this area.
Yeah. You can bring your date here with your family.
Yeah.
And we have 4 restaurants here. We have the LA, the Annex, we have the Killer Noodle, and then we have a sushi restaurant. You can just try any of them. They're all really delicious. They're all really good. We care about the quality of all the food in each restaurant.
All right, guys, as usual, if you want to be part of that like squad, be sure to smash that like button, give me a subscribe, and ring that little bell so you always get notified when I put up epic food videos like this. That's gonna be a wrap for today's video. I will see you at the next meal.